Hi, and welcome, and thank you for stopping by. Hope you've been having a good day today. So this is my continuation of my series of watching and reviewing a bunch of Walt Disney Classic live action movies, and watching and reviewing a bunch of Walt Disney Classic animation movies. So today I'll be reviewing The Horse in the Gray Flannel Suit. Okay? So, um, it got 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb. Um, Now, it don't tell me what the critic gave it on Rotten Tomatoes, but the audience, now they call it Popcorn Meter, gave it 69%, okay? Um, it was directed by Norman Coca, um, starring Dean Jones, Diana Baker, Lloyd Bushner, Fred Clark, Kurt Russell, um, December 20th, 1968, 113 minutes. It said it made 3.3 million at the box office. Okay, and okay. Now, I think I've seen it like 1 or 2 times when I was a kid. I think I had it on VHS tape when I was a little kid. I had a lot of the classic Walt Disney anime made churn movie on VHS tape, and the classic Walt Disney live action movie on VHS tape. And I think I had this one. I think I only watched it like 1 or 2 times. And I think I didn't like it. It wasn't one of the ones I liked. Okay, I think the one thing I remember was Dean Jones character. Back then, I didn't know who. Back then I knew who he was. Cause you know his face, but I didn't know his name. Cause you know I was a little kid. Okay, but but um, the only thing I remember was uh, um, Dean Jones character running away from the horse. And like 5 or 10 years ago, I bought this uh, box set of Kurt movie, Walt Disney Kurt movie, so I can get the Walt Disney Kurt movie that I grew up with in my childhood, the Peter War tennis shoes, um, okay, and okay, and then um, I came to and I saw this. I'm like, that's not a Kurt movie. It's more of a Dean Jones movie, and um, and I was disappointed that it didn't have this in it, because that's a better uh, Kurt movie, Walt Disney Kurt movie. It should have been in there. Okay. Um, this this should they should took it out. Whoever made the box set and put it in a Walt Disney Walt Disney Dean Jones collection. Well, I think like with the $1 Million Dove, that Don Cat, okay, Herbie, okay, because because uh, I if you watching this movie for Kurt Russell, he didn't, but take like I think what like 30 minutes for Kurt Russell character to come into the movie, and he not even focused in the movie. Like the only time he really focused is like the few times where he wants to date Helen, like Dean Jones character daughter. Um, okay, and he get mad that we were supposed to have a date, go out to eat and stuff. He said stuff like that, and then she tell him, well, I don't even like racing, or horse racing or something like that. Okay, um, and so then what she tell Kurt Russell character and let's see what is Ronnie, okay? So Ronnie go tell Fred Bolton uh, what Helen is Fred Dean Jones' daughter in the movie. What she told Ronnie, the Kurt Russell character, and so okay, and then after Ronnie told Fred, and Fred uh, told Helen, why don't you don't like racing? Well, then she goes, well, I just did it for you because I heard you're gonna lose your job, and it was, she got on and on with all that because 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 in the beginning of the movie, um, you were watching, you were like, I thought they're gonna be about a horse, okay? So it takes a few like at least 20 minutes or 25 minutes before you get into the horse stuff, okay? Because he worked for this company that advertised Aphrodite, like a pill company, and uh, the main guy, the boss, he don't he don't like the commercial, the advertisement, the slogan, or whatever you want to call it. He like come up with something new, so then he te- Fred and his boss Dugan, Tom Dugan and Fred Bolton, they come to an agreement to promote Apple, the gray horse. What they gonna call it? What they gonna call it? Apple. Okay, and okay. So then Helen be taking a lot of writing class, okay, from the girl, and what happened? Fred, Dean Jones character start falling in love with the woman, and but you don't see them have a romance relationship. You just see them talking and stuff. They don't go on a date or anything. They just talking. He did one time when they're on the fence watching her daughter. Fred Bolton watching his daughter. You know, riding the horse. He asked her why you never been married. You're basically okay to get around to asking her that and F.J. Clemens. I think that's her name in the movie. Okay. Uh, but she said, well, I would almost marry one time. Okay. So and then one night, um, the horse take off, and then Fred Bolton goes out and runs throughout the pasture, throughout the country, and try to get him back. And then they come home, the aunt and Helen, and they think somebody stole the horse, so they call the police, and then the police pick up Fred Bolton, put him in jail, and then he starts yelling and screaming, and say, "You know who I am?" And then the people from the photographers that take pictures, they won't confirm who he is, and they say, "I never seen this man before. I don't know who he is." And then like 5 minutes later, they said, "Well, we're sorry," because they take him home, okay? And then I think the parent, his daughter and the aunt, I think they don't even find out or knew that he was in jail or something, and that they had him arrested by accident. And that was in the movie, okay? Because he was out trying to bring the horse back that ran off, Okay. Um, and when he was out doing that, he found out that the horse could jump 7 feet. Okay. So then Clemens had an idea that they're gonna do the horse. I mean, have a good plan to put the horse in a jumping contest, and they can go to Washington, and then she's like, the only way we're gonna do it is I'll ride the horse, and okay, and then he like, why you doing it? Is it for me? Is it for Helen? Is it for Aunt? Then he find out you're doing it for the horse, Apathy. Okay, and okay, so she won by riding the horse in the contest, and they're all in the stand cheering her on, and the only thing is that the few times he tried to you know um, tell her, will you marry me? But people keep interrupting roughing him. But at the end, she went, and he tried to tell her again, will you marry me? But then somebody else comes in, and it's her daughter, and she said, well, I'll come back. And Fred Bolton like, no, um, come back. And then her daughter know that when he was trying to date her, and her daughter went in the wedding, and then the photographer come and take a picture of, I think like all of them, the Horn, Apathy, Clemens, Fred Bolton, and Helen. That one big happy family, and then the movie said the end. Okay, so it's just an okay movie. I think they had the plot kind of a little messed up, like a little over the place. I think the big cheesy is that um, um, is the part where Fred Bolton, Dean Jones' character, goes to jail and got yelling, and nobody find out that he went to jail. Okay, I wish that they would, I wish they would set up Ronnie character, Kurt Russell character, and Helen relationship better, and also Clement, Fred Bolton, those two relationship better in the movie. Okay, so if you change it around a little bit, then it would have been better. Okay, so it wasn't a movie where it kind of had like too many plot points. You got one relationship with Ronnie, Helen, and another relationship with Clement and Fred Bolton, and then you got his boss that he got promoted with the horse, Apathy. So it's too many like plot, but it's just an okay movie. I don't totally hate it. Not too cheesy or anything. So it's just okay. Okay. It's more of a Dean Jones movie than a Kurt Russell movie, and I'm gonna give it a C. Okay. So that's it. And till next time.